Hello, I'm out at Brambleberry and doing a little bit of work today. We're trying to get a fence put up around our little garden plot area that we're starting. We already got one post in. These are all cedar trees that have been cut up in the posts, and I think the plan is, or my plan is for right now, is to do one at each corner of our plot first, and then do my bracing and stuff after that. And I just dug a hole with my post hole digger here, my auger, and then put the post down in there, and I packed the dirt all around. And this is like down in there, down beneath the topsoil is all clay, so I feel like that it's gonna be okay to just pack that down and make this kind of temporary anyway, because I don't know if we're gonna keep a plot here or not. A lot of this right now is kind of up in the air as to where we want things, so I don't want to put concrete down where these posts are, because then later if I want to take them out for some reason, it's going to be a pain in the butt. So it's not a permanent solution, just something for right now. That hole looks like it was a little too narrow for that post. I got a few of them that were a little bit bigger than this auger that I'm using for my corner posts. So I was just wallowing it out a little bit. All right, give that a try. This thing is not light. That'll do. The reason I'm wobbling it around is to get the dirt to fall down in there. Now I'm going to tamp it with the end of my shovel here, the handle, right against it to push the dirt down and pack it in. Then after it rains and stuff, I'll probably have to come back and put some more dirt around this. My way of thinking, I want it to be, the ground to be sloping down away from it so that the water runs off instead of collecting around it. And I'm just going to repeat that process with the other 4 corners. Let me tell you something. That auger, muy bueno. I got that thing off of Marketplace. It's used, you know, and it had like a couple of bad gas lines on it. Put new gas lines on it. Runs like a champ now. It's one of those Harbor Freight Predator augers, but I got for about $100 less, just because it needed some work on it. So, but that has been saving me. I don't know how. I mean, I could probably do it with these post hole diggers, but with this elbow acting up the way it is, I don't see how I would have got it done without hurting myself some more. Even cleaning this thing out, this hole out at the end with them, is bothering me. Maybe you're asking yourself, well, how does he know if that's plumb or not? Well, the simple answer is, I don't. I don't really care. The tree, well, it's a tree, so the sides aren't straight to begin with, so it'd be kind of impossible to put a level on it and try to get it perfectly plumb. So all I've been doing is, when I initially set it in there, I kind of wobble it around and eyeball it and feel where it likes to try and balance, and then I start stuffing around it. I just get as close as I can. And the other thing you might be asking yourself is, how did I know where to put them? The answer to that is, I guessed. I don't know if this is a perfect rectangle or not between these 4 posts. And once again, I don't really care. I'm not putting up slats or anything, at least at this point. So I don't know if that even matters, but I'm just putting chicken wire up on this and some T-posts in between. There's a good piece of clay right there. So, my estimation, it doesn't really matter that much. As long as they're solid enough to hold up some chicken wire. And I'll probably have to put a gate somewhere. I'll put a couple of posts in around that. Then, as long as they'll cover that, good to go. Well, there you have it. 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. The next thing that I'm probably going to do is add some posts out a little ways here from each one, and then do some sort of cross bracing or something to make the corners good and sure. And then I'll put T-posts in along there. And somewhere along here, I haven't decided yet, I'm gonna put a gate in. All right, after some more auger drilling and some more pounding around the post, I've got the 3 in at each corner with the exception of 1, and I'll tell you why. That one there, got those 3 over there, and we got those 3 there, and this one here. And the reason I'm kind of holding off for the moment is because we need to figure out where we're putting a gate. So the missus isn't out here at the moment, and I need to confer with her to kind of see what her ideas are for where the best place would be to put a gate. I'm kind of thinking somewhere in the middle of one of the long sides. Probably the side next to the road here would make the most sense. But then I don't know. If we did it near a corner, I think that would probably cut down on the number of posts that we need. But I guess we could go cut some more cedar trees if we ran out. So maybe that's not a huge deal. But then also thinking about the size of the gate and whether or not I want to be able to drive our ATV in there. I'm thinking it would be kind of nice to be able to put our ATV in to the garden area, you know, if we're like bringing in a load of dirt or mulch or whatever, just to be able to back in there and dump it and come back out. Probably would save us some work. But anyway, that's kind of where we're at today. I think I'm gonna probably call it quits on this for today. I don't know. Maybe.